We are back with the Dogs of Ancient Egypt series. If you are new to this series, this is the result of my master's thesis research where I studied every depiction of an ancient Egyptian dog that I could find. So we are trying to go through them number by number based on your requests. I still have quite a long list, but feel free to comment with a number between 1 and 510 to see what dog comes up. This time we are looking at number 15, which was requested by one of you, and unfortunately we do not have an associated photo for this piece. But as I have said before, every time y'all request a dog, I get to do more research, so I was able to finally find it on the museum's website. This is essentially a white cross-lined piece of pottery that dates to the Naqada I period of ancient Egypt, and that's approximately 4000 to 3500 BCE, really a long time ago. It would have looked like something like this. This is what we call a white cross-lined piece with this red background and the white decoration. Typically though, a white cross-lined piece is not just kind of geometric designs like this, but especially the ones that have dogs on them have kind of human depictions, animal depictions, sometimes even boats, and other things like that. But this is kind of an example of a piece that what this would look like. The piece is located here at the Royal Museums of Art and History in Brussels, Belgium, and because I had an inventory number, I was able to finally go to their site and find the actual entry for this piece. It is described as to have decorations of mountains, plants, giraffes, antelopes, and birds, but surprisingly the entry doesn't include dogs. Now the reference that I had and the reason why this was added to my thesis was that it said the vase had an image of a dog in a hunting scene, probably chasing the antelopes. So unfortunately, who do we trust in this scenario when the actual museum doesn't have a photo of the piece up on their website? For the most part, I would rather trust the researcher than the museum because the researcher probably had to go to the museums and see these pieces themselves, especially because around the time that this piece was written, a lot of museums didn't have websites that had accessible collections online. So really, you had to trust by going to the museum, examining the pieces to then add them to their actual research collection. And since the museum hasn't uploaded a photo, we're not going to know until they do so. So definitely check out the rest of this series. I got plenty more, and request a number in the comments if you want to see another dog.